Hello. This is Eric, and I'm going to show you how to get a job in Yosemite. Um, I originally made the YouTube account to do things like this. I honestly have no excuse. I think I just been having too much fun. Just messing around and whatnot. Got sidetracked. I think I got ADD. Whatever. It's all good. But here I am now, and I'm going to show you how to get a job. So we're going to go to the Googles, and this is Millennials Library right here, or anybody's library for that matter. So we're going to type in, let's see, Yosemite. I already have it up here. Yosemite jobs, Aramark, because that is the company you will be working for if you get a job. They handle all the touristy stuffs and employee stuffs because NPS doesn't want to handle all that. They're working at Yosemite. You have joined our team and imagine the impact you can make. Tell you right now, better not be environmental impact. You sick son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. We definitely have people flinging cigarette butts all over the goddamn place. Please don't be one of those people. Okay. I will love you forever if you take the time and put your cigarette butt in the goddamn trash where it belongs. And I think I'm going to start calling employees out regardless if I think they're cool or not. It should not be a thing. Anyway, view Yosemite job postings. We're going to do that. But first, I want to go over the FAQs really quick. Aramark is a very, 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 very new company that took over Yosemite. They're not a new company, but they are the new company that is handling the concessionaire stuffs of Yosemite National Park, meaning they don't exactly know what they're doing just yet, or just going to wait and see, but they definitely pissed a lot of people off. But anyway, you're going to be working for these people. And, let's see here. Where was I going with that? This, like, for instance, this, if you have worked at Yosemite before, do I still need to apply to work during the 2016 year? They should definitely take that off because it doesn't apply to anyone anymore. Everyone who is working in Yosemite is, it's all good and dandy now. But yeah, this is just applied to the transitionary employees. But anyway, does Yosemite Hospitality provide housing in Yosemite National Park? The answer is yes. If you get a job, you will live in one of the most beautiful places here on Earth. Definitely, probably one of the most beautiful places in California. It's absolutely beautiful. I need to confess, Yosemite has definitely changed my life. I encourage anyone to come over here and join the crew. Shit, man, I think it's an understatement to say it's a crew. I mean, we're a goddamn family. We so much love is happening in Yosemite. It's absolutely phenomenal. But I'm glad you're watching this video because it means you're really interested in leaving wherever you are from and you want to go explore, and Yosemite National Park is one of your destinations. So I thank you for that. Let's see here though. But yes, anyway, going back on topic, it's all based on seniority with the housing. Assuming you are entry level, you are going to be placed in a canvas tent. Let's look that up. Let's go to our library here. Google. Let's see. Yosemite tent. I guess that should be enough, right? No, images. There we go. This is what you will be living in pretty much. This is a 3-person tent right here. We got 3 beds. People can, they hang tapestries and whatnot. They got pretty crazy carpets, whatever. They get pretty creative of how they live in these tents. 3 people to 1 tent. Sometimes you got these small ones here, which I lived in, was a 2-person tent. But it's totally fun. You can bunk them if you want. It just depends what is this? Okay, whatever. It depends. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. My ADD's kicking in. I can't get distracted here. But anyway, you'll be living in one of those things. Oh, and guess how much money you need to pay to live in one of these tents? I'll go ahead and tell you, $17 every week. Taken straight out of your check. I know, it's so crazy. $17. Sounds like the answer to our housing problem, huh? Because it is. Yeah, so it's $17. If you upgrade, it's really not that much. I think $17 equals out to like a little less than like $80 or something a month, which is nothing. I can't even begin to tell people that I pay rent in Yosemite. Tents is where you will move into at first. It's pretty awesome. I loved it. I think I'm going to go back into a tent even though I have seniority points to live in fucking U housing where I can get internet, a goddamn closet, a kitchen inside my own place. I love the tent vibe. It's really outdoorsy. You're sharing bathrooms and kitchen areas. I like the kitchen areas. Sometimes the bathrooms get kind of crazy, but you meet so many people living in what I would call a commune. I guess. I mean, you say it to older people, the word commune, and they freak the fuck out because they think of communism. But anyway, let's go to the job postings, and I'll show you what's that about. So you want to click this guy here, and boom, we have all this stuff right here. On the left-hand side is the job title. Executive Steward, Yosemite National Park. This is just an example. Majestic, or now called the Majestic because Aramark is not to blame for that. DNC is. Or is Aramark to blame for that? Aramark didn't buy the intellectual property for DNC, so now they're suing the fuck out of each other, or at least DNC is, for the trade names. The Iwani name being around since the 1920s. Who thought it was a good idea to sell that to a corporation, thinking that everything was going to be good? Don't trust corporations, folks. That is the tip of the day and of the week and of the year. Anyway, left-hand side is your job title. Okay, we have a mixture of entry-level jobs, which you want to go for. If you want to apply for like management positions or what I would think wouldn't be an entry-level job, go ahead. I honestly suggest applying for like 7 to like 20 of these, minimum like 7 jobs if you really want to get into Yosemite. But go ahead and apply. This is a confusing part, the question that I get a lot. Location, it says Fresno. They're like, oh man, well shit, I don't want to work in Fresno. Why don't you work in Yosemite National Park? You will. The thing is, I guess this is like the hiring area. This is the person who's going to call you is. And the hiring area is all based in Fresno. You're not going to have to go to Fresno for an interview. They will call you from Fresno and do the interview over the phone. It's typical minimum wage questions, like just checking if you're not insane, like, oh, when was a time that you've ever helped anyone in a job or whatever. How do you describe your work ethic? You can honestly Google it and, basic interview questions, and you can freshen up and stuff, whatnot. If you know how to strike a conversation, you're going to get a goddamn job. I'll tell you that right now. Let's click on something. Let's say if you want a lead attendant, that sounds like a non-entry level job. Let's see, hostess, dishwasher. Let's say you want to be a dishwasher. Those guys will work pretty hard. Apply for this job online. Boom, I was going to click on that. Create with Facebook. Those always weird me the fuck out, man. But yeah, essentially, if you like click this right here, it's going to grab your information from Facebook, your name, your age, whatever you have on Facebook. Like I was messing around and I said that I was born like 1942. I don't know. I had a weird thing with like World War II. So I had that on there saying that I was born in 1942, and it stated that I was like 70 something years old. So every time I'd create with Facebook anywhere, it would say that I was that old. I was like, oh shit. So like I had to finally change it on Facebook. But anyway, let's try this. Yeah, boom. Let's do this. ICMs will receive your public profile, email address, work history, education history, current city, website, and personal description. See what I mean? It gets all your information from your Facebook app or whatever, and then, continue as Eric. It even has my name. Holy shit. They are invading my privacy. Now, this is just the future, folks. But anyway, I didn't do it like that. This is a whole new thing that we're forced to do nowadays. You don't have to do it like that. You can go create with resume, create with online form. Online form, I'm assuming, is the old format. Let's do that. Boom. Yep, yes it is. Just click it all in there. Legal first name, middle name, legal last name, email. You can do all that right here. This is where I'm gonna take you here. This is pretty much it. And once you fill up all this information, again, apply to like 7 to 20 jobs. And I know it's a really specific number, 7 to 20, but I try to apply to at least 7 jobs, and you will definitely get a call back. It's extremely easy to get a job in Yosemite National Park. You will have a phenomenal experience. I'm not speaking for Yosemite or the people that work there. This is my own video. This is my interpretation. You're getting interpretation from a local. Hey, look at that. Who doesn't want that, right? Peak hiring season is like April, May. I'd say like April, March for like the housekeeping places. You know what? I've actually deterred people from working housekeeping. Housekeeping was my first job, and holy shit, did I have a hard time. But if you just really want to get in there, go ahead. I'm not going to stop people from getting housekeeping positions anymore. Who the fuck am I to say? I have a friend, surprised me, actually started working in housekeeping out of nowhere. I didn't even know she had a job. I just kind of saw her walking around. I used to go to high school with her and shit. And yeah, she's having a great time. I don't know how her work is, but it doesn't matter, right? If you go through a hard time, it's going to build character. Let's just put it that way. Chet, you are going to replace the sound of freeways. I live in a very dense population in Southern California, and I love to tell people that, and even myself, that when I moved to Yosemite, I replaced the sound of cars and the freeways, that constant shushing noise of the tires on the cement, and I replaced that with the beautiful sound of waterfalls just everywhere. It is absolutely phenomenal living in Yosemite. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave you with that, just with that imagination. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope you got some information off of it. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, say what up if you do happen to get hired and you're living in the tents and whatnot. I'm sure as hell gonna live in the tents. Not necessarily in Huff. I'm probably gonna go to what is called the stables next to all the horses. What? Yeah. So I hope you got something out of this video. Shit. If you got something, then that's a success to me. But all right, peoples. See y'all later. Bye.